Ladies and gentlemen, the future of energy drinks has come. Welcome to a brand new video, but just before we get things started, a quick word from our sponsor today, and that is GamerSupps. Enough with that high sugar energy drinks from G Fuel with lots of calories, making your body unhealthier than ever. But what you really need is something better than ever, which is why you need to try out GG Energy. These guys offer the most effective and healthy energy choice to help gamers like us to perform at our highest potential, featuring low-carb diets, a healthier consumption with 0 calories, and also 0 added sugar. This here is the next step towards your intake of energy. Having tried their product recently, I've never been this happy at having myself an energy drink in quite a long time. G Fuel might offer you a cup that's lame looking, but what if I told you that GG gives you a cup with an anime waifu on it? Yes, they themselves like anime, and that means you can have your very own waifu cup to drink from whenever you feel thirsty. How about, maybe a cool looking waifu t-shirt to wear and exquisite new formulas that taste absolutely amazing when you shake it up in your waifu cup. You can adjust flavors how you like, no chemical aftertaste, and well-balanced and consistent taste to have the best experience when having an energy drink. Then GG Energy pretty much speaks its name. With their new wide flavors of choice and even some fan favorites, you could be the next big gamer thanks to GG Energy. Sometimes a lot of main characters intentionally look weak or make themselves look weak in order to get underestimated and catch those off guard when the real battle begins. It's quite the smart tactic to do, but to us audience, sometimes it's a little off-putting, but to some others, they really do enjoy watching a character get humiliated to then beat those who have underestimated them. So in this video, ladies and gents, I will be going through some key series that showcases weak-looking main characters who are actually really badass, or simply just put it, overpowered. If you are new around here, then please do consider subscribing to the channel with the notifications turned on, as this is the right place to be for more anime recommendations. Now, without keeping you all waiting, let's begin with the video.
そこはシャレシャレ。
シャレになるかこら！仲間を何なんだ？
悪いな切り裂き。おかげで見えてきた。俺の能力。よし。次は実験の最終段階だ。
絶対やばいこの子。大砲の能力。
We kick off this list with Battle Game in 5 Seconds, a new game type of series focusing on a variety of challenges for our contestants, where they face each other in exactly 5 seconds to see who will be the victorious one. It's pretty intense, as a lot of, people have really mysterious and powerful abilities, but our main character has probably one of the more unique abilities out there. Compared to a lot of the people, he may look like your average otaku high schooler, but he is actually a very smart main character with tactics up his sleeve, and is quite the problem solver when it also comes to mysterious mysteries that require solving. But many characters think that he has one ability, but the truth is he's hiding a lot more than what meets the eye. The series itself is quite addicting, but I just wish the CGI was done in a more better way, as sometimes the mixture between 2D and 3D animation is a little bit off-putting, but overall it's a really fun watch.
そんなもんねえよ。俺はただ巻き込まれただけだ。
誰かが死ねば誰かが助かるのだ。ちょうど今みたいにね。じゃあどちらかが死のうか。
うっせえバカ。勝手に決めつけてんじゃね
えよ。私が決めたのではない。それは自然の摂理だ。
なんつうパワーだよ。植物使いってひ弱なイメージだったんだけど。
遺跡から
Quite the popular death game series, which rose in popularity pretty fast and is quite the contestant to many other death game anime series. Darwin's Game once again puts characters to the test after signing up to the death game by downloading an app on their smartphone to then battling in numerous or dangerous challenges that await them. Once again, we have the main character, weak looking, average compared to many other badass looking characters, but secretly he has a very useful and powerful talent that has never been seen before. The ability to summon things or recreate things that he has come in contact with or touched before. Think about maybe recreating a gun or maybe a grenade or even something more powerful beyond your imagination. Nexus have done a really good job at creating this amazing death game series, and many fans to this day are still waiting for the continuation for whenever that will happen.
無駄なことを吠えたところで結果は同じ。なんだ一発一発が重い。
中心時にを犠牲に。
暑い。なんじゃこの暑さは。生命の危機すら感じる。今日こそは魔石を見つけたし、こんな生活とおさらばじゃ。
Next up we have is Jahi-sama. Now I'm pretty sure that many of you are wondering why I'd include such a slice of life series on this list. Well, Jahi used to be a badass in the past, you know, second in command of the demon realm, high and mighty and very powerful, but of course that life ended after the realm's core got destroyed to where she was sent to the human world as a mere weakling with barely any magic powers she can use, you know, to create the chaos she truly wants. Restoring the demon realm is quite difficult, but I'm very sure Jahi will find a way. Jahi, you know, may look like a child or a weakling, but trust me, the great Jahi will never be defeated so easily. Funny, hilarious series, full of, you know, funny moments, hilarious moments, wholesome moments, and, of course, a beautiful cast of characters to follow.
我のボロ屋とは大違いじゃ。まあよい。ジャヒー様。やっぱりトゥルジ。よく会うの。
覚悟しろ。バラン。
何？
Up next we have is the underrated hidden gem created by Toei Animation, which is actually Dragon's Quest: The Adventure of Dai. Seeming like a show for kids at first, it's actually more than what people think. Amazing animation, quality fighting, and a very addicting story for a series that is long running for over 50 episodes so far. Dai, who is a mere human, may look like, you know, a weak character and a young boy compared to others who are much taller, bigger, and stronger, but he's actually a legendary warrior known as a Dragon Knight, a warrior created by the gods to fight the evil, and they say only one can exist. Dai is on a mission with his fellow party members to seek revenge for the death of his master on this epic journey with an adventure of a lifetime.
100% ドラゴンの紋章の力を操れるはず。
ソアラよ、お前までが私が間違ってるというのか。
何やってるんだ。早く逃げろ。
人間、なんだその目は。
Boy Riverside features a female protagonist, something you don't see too often, but even female protagonists deserve their chance at being overpowered as well. Sally is a human being in a world where monsters and humans exist, but the problem is they always fight and refuse to coexist together. Secretly, Sally has, you know, her weird power which causes her to become invincible and turn into, let's say, a killing machine. It doesn't activate too often, but mostly when danger is present, and the show itself is actually pretty solid as well. While it may be simple and generic for how it sounds, there's plenty to see with some interesting fights and intense moments and an interesting story behind the reason for the refusal of the coexistence in the first place. And of course, a variety of characters to get introduced to. Even if we have seen this type of story done before, it is still worth checking out in my opinion.
これで片はついた。
びっくりした。
なぜ生きている？
何これ？ソリー、もうダメじゃない。こんなことしちゃ。でしょ？
大丈夫ですよ。僕に任せてください。
必ずこの子、エリスをあの家に連れて帰る。そのためならいっそこの町ごと。
Up next we have is the grandfather of isekai known as Mushukotense, or Jobless Reincarnation, one of the best isekai series I've seen in quite a while that captures exactly how so many people want an isekai series to be. It's beautiful, it's a masterpiece, and now with part 2 currently airing for the final season of 2021, fans are so happy to witness the series back in action and to see the story continue. The best thing about this series is by far, is the characters and the world building. Unique interactions between the characters, the synergy, and the sense of a great adventure following a young boy named Rudis and his trustworthy companions as they explore the vast world in what it has to offer. A young child being overpowered? Well, yes, he is very well trained at magic by Roxy herself, and don't forget, boys and girls, to always praise the Holy Relic. Arifureta, from commonplace to the world's strongest, a very intense isekai series of a high schooler who gets betrayed and sent to the bottom levels of the dungeon to suffer and survive all on his own to then obtain newfound powers to use to his advantage. Being the weakest member of his class group, he was often regarded as being, useless, very useless member, but getting sent to the lower levels has triggered his survival instincts, and after feasting on monster flesh, he has transformed into a different person. A more badass looking guy than he ever was. With season 2 coming next year in the winter 2022 season, I'm really looking forward to continue this epic adventure. Have you ever wondered what it'll be like if you're, maybe fat, and you're smelly, and you attend school as well? Well, you would probably get bullied by a lot of people for looking that, odd of a weakling. But one day the whole school received an announcement to where they were sent and transferred to another world after getting their very own MMO-like stats. The poor main character was teleported to the forest all alone while the others were together, meaning he was the only one lost, but managed to survive by eating random food he would find, defeated some mobs, and all of a sudden received great power, all from the very first episode. I wonder what's gonna happen when somebody tries to underestimate him now.
だったんだ今の。あれ？何これ？痩せてる。なんじゃこりゃ！
Next up on the list we have is a classic shonen series known as Black Cat, a world-class famous assassin who gets the job done with a complete accuracy and an elite killer who works for a secret organization, but after wanting to quit his assassin job and instead become a bounty hunter, the organization felt betrayed and sent out people to kill Black Cat while he is still out there. What is interesting is that, he's just a young kid, but with an insane ability of being one of the best assassins in the world. You just can't underestimate a guy like that. Yeah, a ruthless killer with no regard to human life and will do anything to stay alive.
きつを届けに来たぜ。
両名はその技量卑劣な者臆病者に姫の相手を務める資格はない。
Finally on this list we have is Roka no Yusha, or if you want to call it, the Brave of the Six Flowers, that features a character who claims to be the strongest man in the world. Adelaide has absolutely no power or any secret type of abilities like magic, but what he has is trickery, in which he relies on his own equipment to become victorious on the battlefield. An intelligent main character like him can never be outsmarted or defeated, even when it comes to bigger and stronger opponents. Just like when he entered a tournament uninvited and destroyed everyone who tried attacking him, nothing managed to stand a chance against the strongest man. Well, unfortunately, your badass days are now over because we have reached the end of the video. Just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching all the way to the very end, and if you did enjoy, then please do me a favor and smash the like to show your support, and as always, I will see you all in the next one.